Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome. If you are new, my name is Charlen, and on this channel, we discuss everything beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and you stay a while? In today's video, I'm super excited. Bath and Body Works collaborated with Disney 2.0. So I went in, I did a little shop with me short. I posted it over on my other socials, so check that out, and I'll probably put it over here on YouTube eventually also. But there were all the things in the store. So if you would like to see what I decided to pick up this time around, then just stay tuned. All right, you guys, so went in store. The sale went live today, here on Friday. They did a members only, members only preview. And I did a couple of like the snapshots of the things, and I'll put it up here as I go along. But you know, was I the only one that was like, the preview for the members only wasn't like really giving? I was like, everything on there, I was like, I can wait. I'll just wait till I go in store. And they only did the buy 3, get 1 free yesterday. And today, they did buy 3, get 3 free for on the body care items. Plus, they had more items to pick from. So, the sneak preview, I mean, it was nice. And I did see where they sold out of the one bag. And I'll get to that. And I think that mini set they sold out of online. But they opened it up to everybody else the next day, and you know, it was like, do you want to wait for your stuff? Because you couldn't do a BOPUS order. So do you want to wait a week or 2 weeks for your stuff to come in? Because I literally just hauled my $5.95 20% off sale with you guys. So it took a week and a half or so for it to get, you know, shipped to me. So are you willing to wait the extra week just for a couple of items, or did you just wait till the next day to get your items? Tell me down below. But when it's store, let's see, what did I pick up? So first of all, from that $5.95 sale, I told you guys that online exclusive that they had, that saltwater breeze, that I didn't know if I liked it. After I sprayed it on my skin and let it sit and do its thing, I didn't like it, so both of those went back. So I did take those back to the store today, as well as when I was, I told you guys also that my last package came damaged and that I was missing tops on a couple of my fragrances. So I took them in. So that's what this little bag is. I took those in and got tops. So they gave me tops to these now, so I'm happy about those. So they just didn't feel right without having the tops. Just didn't feel right. Okay, so body care. What do I think of these new princesses? You guys, they had so many cute items. And when I was in there, it was so many people who are like Disney fans. Like they had their Disney purses on, and they, you know, go to Disney all the time. You know, I was talking it up with some of them. But anyways, and then there was people in there, like the guys who was trying to find things for their girls. They was trying to get ideas on what was, you know, what would be good stuff. Anyways, the new princesses. So last year we got Tiana and Belle, which came back this year. We got Ariel, we got Moana, Cinderella, and Jasmine. So I pulled those back out so we can compare. I wanted to compare the Belle from last year and the Belle from this year to see if I noticed any difference in the two. So what do I think? I sprayed each of them again on paper because I want to tell you more about the dry down, because some of these I think smelled better when they initial sprayed, and then some of them I feel like did way better as they dried down. So I'll talk about that as we go along. So the first one, the first princess, picked up was Mulan. So I did a little snippet of me smelling it in store, so I'll share that with you. But Mulan has magnolia blossom, fierce waters, and radiant apricot. And it says, find the courage to speak your mind. Mulan is determined, loyal, and clever. It's what they got on the back for Mulan. All right, so yes, so Mulan is the one. Let me spray it again so I can get the fresh notes for you. Yeah, Mulan is the one when you first sniff it, it's giving you those florals. It's kind of making me feel like it's aquatic, which is, I guess, why they say fierce waters. But then as it dries down, you get in more of the apricot. So that bright aquatic scent, that strong floral scent that you get when you first spray it kind of dies down, and then you get more of the, like I said, the apricot. So I do like this one. Is it a love? Is Mulan a love? She's not a love, but she's a strong like. And me wearing it on skin is really going to tell me what I think about Mulan. So that's where Mulan is. Just picked up the spray in Mulan. And then we had Aurora. So this is Aurora. Beautiful. And Aurora has notes of soft rose petals, sandalwood dreams, sparkling fairy dust. And it says, dreams wait beyond the gates. Aurora is graceful, kind, and thoughtful. So you are definitely picking up on a strong, like, it kind of reminds me of the Covered in Roses rose a little bit, but then sweeter and smoother. And that might be where the sandalwood is coming into play. Yeah. Yeah, this one, it reminds you of the Covered in Roses slightly, but then it goes like sweet and powdery like. Yeah, it almost smells like it may have a fruit in here. Maybe raspberry or strawberry. I can't pinpoint it. But this one is another one that is a strong like for me. We need to see what this is going to give on skin. The next one was Snow White. Snow White. Love the packaging on this one as well. And Snow White says, mystic red apple, ripened fruits, and enchanting woods. And it says, the kindest paths lead to love. And Snow White is cheerful, generous, and resilient. You definitely get the apple right off the bat, but it is mixing with other fruits. And this is the one that was a little lighter to me. Like right now, I'm smelling the nice, sweet, strong fruits, the apple and the other fruits in here. But when it dries down, I mean, they're still there. I'm not saying they disappeared. They're still there. They're just not as prominent. Yeah, that's a nice one. It is a nice one for sure. So all of these are strong lights. We'll get to what got me. And that's probably these next two probably are the ones that really was like, I really like you in the store. And the first one was The Life's a Fairy Tale. This one. So Life's a Fairy Tale. It has all the different things on there from the different princesses, giving you all the vibes, right? Nothing's missing. So Life's a Fairy Tale. This one says Charming Berries, Floral Fairy Tale, Kingdom Woods, and it says Find Beauty Everywhere. And Life's a Fairy Tale says Loyal, Brave, and True. Yeah. This is the one that I really liked a lot. I love this one. Yeah. Yep, this was the one that I loved. I actually love this one. And so then when you, yeah. This smells like it, almost like it has marshmallow in it. It has some sweetness in here that's more than just the berries. I know berries is a note on here, and I'm not getting a strong woodsy scent at all. I am getting berries, and I'm getting like a slight powderiness or a airy sweetness, like a marshmallow. So I'm thinking marshmallow is in here, and maybe that's what they mean by floral fairy tale. I don't know. Something that's nice, it's sweet and airy in here, and I love it. I love this one. So this one, I also end up getting it in the body cream as well. So body cream and the mist. All right, so then the next one that they released this year was Rapunzel. You know I love the look, don't it match? Rapunzel. Oh my, this is gorgeous. I love gorgeous. It's giving those sweet pea vibes with the details, the one that they released this year. Yeah, it's so beautiful. And Rapunzel says that it has glowing sundrop flower, rich nectar, and golden musk. Says courage opens every door. And it says Rapunzel is creative, spirited, and positive. Yeah. Yeah, this one was the one that was an immediate love for me. Even on the dry down, it's nice. Yes. It kind of remind me a little bit. It's got something in there that kind of remind me of the gingham glow a little bit. Yeah. I love this one. Yep, I love this one. I love this one. I love this one. It has a nice sweetness to it. It has a slight floralness about it, but it's giving me something. And maybe that's where it says glowing sundrop flower, because it's making me think summer vibes, like it has a solar note in there. And that's why I think it's reminding me of gingham glow a little bit. But so far, I love Rapunzel. So that's the ones that they released this year. But then they brought back 2 from last year. So the 2 they brought back from last year was Belle. Belle was one of my favorites initially. So I went ahead and got the new one in this one as well. But this is Belle. And Belle has rose petals, sparkling buttercup, and whipped vanilla. And it says, open your heart to new adventures. Belle is compassionate, intelligent, and genuine. So I went ahead, like I told you all, and I pulled the other one. And I already resprayed this one too, because I wanted to make sure they got the same formulation for this one. So Belle, this is the older one. They changed the design of them, but this is the one from last year for Belle. And this is the one this year for Belle. So we got Belle, the original, and the 2.0 version. So let's see here. The original. And let's get 2.0 here. And let's see. They smell the same to me, which is very nice. Yep, they kept it true to the one before, which is awesome. That's exciting. So just got another one of these as a backup to my original Belle, because I only got one of these, I believe. I think I only got one of these, but I got a couple of the Moana, because this was my third favorite at the time. And so I only got the one in this one, and my favorites, which was Tiana and Moana, I got well, Tiana only got one in, and then a few months later, I had to hunt one down, and I got a second one. So I got two of those. Well, had two of those. Hint, hint, had. And now I got two of my Bells. And I already had started working my way down this one. So I'm so happy that I was able to get me another backup, because that is one of my favorites. All right. Tiana. Yes, Tiana came back. I was super excited. And guys, did I tell you? Well, I didn't tell you. Going back to Rapunzel, I ended up, because that was my favorite in store. So I ended up with two of the mist and one of the body cream. So this is what the body cream looked like for Rapunzel. I forgot to say that. I don't think I shared that with you. So we ended up with two mist and one body cream with that. So Rapunzel and Life is a Fairy Tale is the only two I got cream in as well. And this next one I got a cream in. So Tiana. All right, so Tiana, this is the new packaging for Tiana. Isn't it beautiful? And Tiana says, delicate water lily, gilded amber, and shimmering bayou woods. And says, the world you want is almost there. You just have to create it. And says, Tiana is talented, passionate, and a dreamer. So, let's see here. Did they change it? Because this is the original for Tiana. This is the original. Yeah, they smell the same. I'm just trying to double check. Yeah, they're smelling the same. Yeah, they're smelling the same on paper as well. Okay, that is great. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I told you guys I love this one. And I said when they brought it back, I was not going to not pick them up. So went ahead and got the 4 of them. And I got the body cream. So there we are as far as the body care goes. So what else did I pick up? I went ahead and pulled the other ones out in case anyone was wondering about the other ones. Moana was this one that I said I ended up getting 3. You know, I had got multiples of Moana. That was this one. They did not bring Moana back. Moana is the one that has lush green palms, plumeria breeze, and coconut water. This is beautiful. It reminds you of the summertime in the best way possible. So that is the one from last year. And then the other one that was more aquatic, I feel, was this Ariel one. And this is Ariel. I'm just going through these ones quickly. Sea salt breeze, golden citrus, and coral waters. This is another one that is beautiful. She wasn't one of my favorites, but she is beautiful. And then this one is Jasmine. Jasmine should not have been released in the spring. I said that before when they released the Disney collection last year in the spring as well. They should have saved this one and the next one I'm going to tell you about till the fall time, because it wasn't appreciated as much as I think it should have been, at least especially where I am, because this is more of a deeper, for a colder weather type fragrance, like your fall, winter time, going into springtime. Beautiful. But Jasmine, I was kind of sad they didn't bring this one back. It has sparkling jasmine, flower, jewel, currants, and soft woods. And you already know why, because I love jasmine. But it's jasmine with some edginess and some sensualness about it. And then this next one was Cinderella. So this is Cinderella. So what we're going to do, this one has gardenia petals, enchanting musk, and sapphire blue amber. I love these two now. This is the other one. I didn't appreciate Jasmine and Cinderella until it was too late. So those are the only babies I have of those for now. And until they bring them back, or I end up getting low on those and I look for them somewhere else. But what else did I get, you guys? Because that is the body care. But they had all the things. They had all the things. Hand sanitizer, holders. They had candles. Buy one, get one free. They had all the things. So I did get a couple of the candles. So let me share that with you. The first one I got was in honor of my favorite Disney princess they put out so far. Until I wear the other ones, they're not dethroning Tiana yet. So Tiana is still the favorite for now until I get where I'm going with the other ones. But this is what Tiana's candle looked like. That's the top to it. It has a little princess cap there. Yeah, it smells good. It says the world you want is almost there. You just have to create it. So it's the same saying that they have on the back of the mist. They have it on here. So that is the candle. And one of my favorites that I smelt in store was the Life is a Fairy Tale. So this is supposed to embody all of the princesses. So I went ahead and got this one. So this is the candle for Life is a Fairy Tale. It is absolutely gorgeous. They did not skimp. They did not skimp on the details of this one. Look at the lid. Look at that lid. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. All the bow detail and everything on there. It's gorgeous. So, yeah. These are beautiful. Those candle holders in there were crazy. That castle lights up. Ooh, it was beautiful. They had the different other candles, and I'll have it in the clip that you know what? Let me just go ahead and show you the clip of me walking around the store, and you can see all the things, and then I'll come back and share with you some of the accessories and different other items I picked up. Hello, you guys. We're about to go in for the Disney collection. So let's see what we can find. The stores are about to open. So let's shop with me. Going back in for the Disney collection. Oh, about to open. And
you want some next? You want some next?
You see these sold out bags? They got a bunch of them in here.
That's what I just said.
Girly.
Okay. Thank you, my love. I definitely want to sell. Okay. So, actually, I have a sale right now for you because I just rang it up. It's the Milan. The body care is micro gift rate.
Here you go.
You know me, right?
I know, right? These are too pretty.
Let me help you out. Okay.
buy one, get one. Okay. I mean, she's got 20% off. Better work on everything. But that's
All right. So I told you they had all the things in there. They went way out for this collection. So one of the other couple of things I picked up a couple of the accessories. This is the cute one that was under Snow White section. Yeah, isn't that adorable? So cute. So that was under Snow White section there. And then the other only accessory item was this one here that was under the Life is a Fairy Tale section. And this one is, what they call this? Is it like a lipstick holder? Or, yeah, I think it's what it's called. But that's this one. Yes. And it has the little thing around the, let me take that out. So they got a little crown on there. See that? Yep, so that is the other accessory item I picked up. And then the item that sold out online, they had plenty of them in store the very next morning. You just had to wait, you know. So this is the bag. It says, ready for adventure here. And that's what the bag, it's just a bag where you can dump everything in, like a backpack. And they just got the little pocket holders here. But this is super cute. So this is what that looks like close up. If anybody was wondering. Yep. And then it just has this bow detail at the top. Yeah. Gorgeous. And then look at these. This is a castle that says Disney on the back. And then we have a little mirror here. And this also says Disney on the back. So yeah, you got your backpack charm. You can adjust the backpack here accordingly to however you need it to fit. But that was everything, you guys. That is everything I decided to pick up right now during this period. I cashed in a bunch of rewards. And then I also took advantage of the buy 3, get 3. So, what did you guys pick up during the sale? I know for one, several people got the 25% off coupon. I did not, unfortunately, and I need to call Bath and Body Works about that because I never get those coupons. So apparently you got to call them and say, hey, what's up? And see why that is happening. But they always say, just check the app and check under your rewards. And when I go to look, only thing be under there is my rewards. Like when I accumulate rewards, hardly ever. I think one time, like this last time they had where you could activate your points or whatever, but no coupons. I don't get coupons. So I am so happy for the ones of you who did. So did you decide to use your coupon for the sale? If so, what did you guys pick up? I am super excited and want to know what else grabbed your little hearts and made the little girl come out in you during this Disney collection drop. So put down below in the comments and I will see you in my next video. Bye.